Oh, they're actually on some blue. Well, they know a lot of people about to fall. They're just loving that. With their goofy ass us. Oh, they don't want to see. They don't want you to be able to see who's looking. Let me see if I can change this. Oh, no. Let me see. How does it work? No. Hmm. Okay. Can't change it. Okay. Parasites, heavy metals, toxins in the air, a cold that went out, and when people started getting over it, started dropping dead. So as some of you may know, I have a way of communicating with I can't say everything on here, so certain things I can't say. So like I said, you all give energy to the secret societies, little funky, fundamentally narcissistic, sociopathic groups of unprovoked monkeys. Yet, what you're very unaware of, there are groups of individuals who watch all of them. It don't matter how they move, what they do. They understand news and the propaganda well, much 1,000 times better than y'all do. Whenever we subject ourselves and we suspect certain individuals within a place is happening, we talk in code. Then what happens is there are travelers. You would never suspect them. Hell, they wouldn't. And they monitor these individuals. They don't do long monitoring. They know pretty much right away. It's like right now the food companies, where the higher ups, the CEOs and all of them, they're being introduced with new forms of flours and well, it's been going on for a minute. I thought I would be allowed to inform you because I was told I could. A lot of the canned goods, a lot of things are being infused. And as you're being a grand wizard, what the fuck you looking at, monkey? Anyway, right? As you're noticing, holy shit. When you buy stuff now, you must be mindful that a lot of stuff that you heard, this is not medical misinformation. I'm not even giving medical information. Let's say opinion, conspirator, or theories. Right? Let's say that. A lot of things you're buying, you better be real careful. Let's put it like that. Okay? That's all I can say to that. A lot of y'all still going out. And for those who don't, before it was mentioned, they had already started processing vegetables and meat. You'd be surprised. And then again, some of you wouldn't. I'm just getting my little deli walk on. When you go in certain hospitals, right, you have an issue. If a nurse ever comes to go in there and give you an IV, talking about they're going to hydrate you, talking about it's procedure. No, it's not. Be mindful. Procedure has nothing to do with what needs to be done, what should be done, based on how you feel. It's not like medicine has got lost to this, all right? I mean, we just fought another 20-year war, okay? Well, people did. No, I didn't partake in this bull crap. This one, all right? Everything isn't what it seems to be. I'm gonna come on a little off. I'm not gonna read today. Take a breather from it. I might upload Like I said, the King James, I got 2 of the blood. I'm gonna have y'all research with me if you don't mind. That means while I'm live chatting with y'all, I guess I could make it a little podcast without being medical misinformation, but we research together. More heads are better than one. You know, more heads are better than 2 or 3. Even if you don't want to come on, but literally, we're talking about a time. This is a whole new thing I want to do here. When we research as much information as possible. Now, there's enough of you who work in the medical field. There's a few of you, more than enough. And then those like myself who have read thousands upon medical books. From my day of my grandmother as a candy striper, working in the medical field, relatives, when she became a nurse, or this, that, doctors, good friend of mine who's a Hindu, a lot of things. How the VA, a lot of we're going to look at a lot of things. So I want everybody who is willing, because some of y'all in here, Snoo, Lloyd, some of you guys here are phenomenal. And I find it important for us to be mindful and careful. Stay within the guidelines. If you don't know what the guidelines are, go to YouTube, look at it. We don't want to cross the line by making broad clarifications, statements and stuff. The vaccine, 19. There's other names for that stuff, but we can speak in codes with some harmonic balance, rhythmic enforcement. And I think this may be very, very beneficial because there are a lot of people who carry the moniker MD, DM, and all that other stuff. MD, not DM. MD, doctorate, and all that. Who are definitely giving medical misinformation, but they're permitted and allowed to because it satisfies the agenda and the political savvy of it all. It's the perversion. And then they'll give some help too, some hints. But I've been listening to a few people. I've been looking back at my hometown. People of a healthy age dropping dead. Heart attacks. Lungs not processing fluid. This pneumonia that came out of nowhere around the so-called made up 1700s. I hope they're leaving for good if they're smart. And I'll smile and wave at you because I see you in the next life. But anyway, if y'all would like to do that, I'll go ahead home and y'all comment. I'll go to comments and I'll look at every one of them and I'll set it up either for today or we do 2 podcasts tomorrow. We address the one that's already set up and we can set one up for early rendition. I used to come by. I was thinking about buying this house, right? I don't know about now because I'm going to go over to my brother's land and build over there. I used to come by and talk with this lady. The dog loved me. A little barky thing, but it loved me. The pop's always in the garage. They just mysteriously all of a sudden doing that thing, that fake. It's enough information in the regular media that lose or points to it being fake. But real. They get the cuckoo and then they gone. But it's not about that because it wasn't only being administered through that vice. Have y'all noticed they stopped talking about other ways to administer it? That's because they have. Like I said, you U.S. citizens, I'm not a U.S. citizen. And they made a big mistake in their false gratuity of believing so. They have stepped outside the boundaries. It's funny how they can condition all these idiots, well, people to become idiots, if that's what you want to call each other. But and that's the only 2 I'm gonna talk about. There's a lot more around here. Just whoop. People always used to walk and run. Oh, didn't drink or nothing. Not even on medication. Very liberal though. People I respect, of course. So if y'all want to have that conversation, I think it'll be a grand thing. From Hollywood. Oh man. Oh, I hope Tara comes on because I got friends in Hawaii who are not here no more. We were talking about martial artists, and veterans. I'm talking about powerful, strong. Um, you know, originally from the East Coast in Cali, very liberal-minded. I got mine. The little circle thing. I got my boost, mobile boost, mobile, telephone boost. All of them, and then whoop up, and all the families. I can't believe you're not here. That's just the other day we were talking. Blah, 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 blah. When are y'all gonna see that you're at a war? Anyway, I'll set it up. I'll go to the comments. It's hard for me to see the screen because it's very light right now. But especially my veteran brothers, and sisters, the ones who serve. If you're retired like myself, definitely we'll have this conversation. But you're at war and you don't even know it. William Cooper stated, silent weapons for silent wars. And, well, here you're in the midst of it. And yet they still groom ignorant-ass people who feel comfortable in that fictional world. And when they get done using them, they're going to discard them as well. This always happens. Every century. Every century. I haven't even seen them put two friends of mine stars up on the CIA wall. And I can't say no name. They're not here, and the stars ain't up there. So, like I said, there's a group. Yeah, they're very underground. But you can see them too. You would know who they are. Millions of them. Over the last 25 years, 30 really, but 25 years. You don't want to get caught in there. Because, yeah, they background. Anyway. There's a lot of these idiots, especially in small little towns and communities. They feel really safe there. The bad guys. So, if I get over here and I'm still talking and I can get in the shade, I'll take a look at the comments. But yeah, it's gonna get real. As far as the information on the cardio, what you call it, the vegan or the herbivore or the animal meat, whatever it's called, carnivore, yeah. Diets. Well, y'all aware that if the water was mineralized and the earth was creating oxygen, you wouldn't need to eat? I just want to know if you're aware of that. So when you were brought into this world, you were never meant to be cut from the umbilical cord. It was meant to be sucked all the way dry. Some vampire-like shit. And then the milk, the colostrum. It's not milk. Breast milk is the name, but you can have that until you die. That's why we had millions of sisters who were called wet nurses, nursing their rickety, sickly-ass children to health, and they run around wanting to lynch. Oh, you don't want to believe me? Well, I'll give you references and sources. Go to the medical text library and look at the so-called late 17, mid 1800s to early 1900s. And then come back and talk to me. Yeah. Oh, I can see you now in the shade. Snail, what's up, baby? Hey, Tara. Hey, Tara. Yeah. If he was here, that's what I was saying. Mikey, gosh, what's up, beloved? I got to come back. So busy on the farm today. Awesome. Big owner. What's a lot? What's going on, beloved? You work it too. All right. But anyway, if y'all would like that, set it up. I'm not going to sit there talking to y'all talking about come on and speak. I would like to see all of you come on. Women, a good man is a man you can deem, the system today deems ugly. That's the motherfucker that protect you, save you, and give you everything. Get you a pretty boy. Well, somebody older that looks decent, that's cool. But when these pretty motherfuckers running around, you ain't getting up with a world of goddamn problems. In high school, they thought considered me one of them pretty motherfuckers. I was not. I was a mean, dastardly, drastic monster in school. It's facts, you know. When I was dealing with Ursula Weber, all I was doing was beating the poontang up. I'm serious. Jennifer Pusa, I know she still thinks about it. I don't care how many children and grandbabies. Ain't no way she don't. And a couple others, I'm not gonna say their name because I respect them. Their relationships, they have grandbabies, and yeah, I would not say their names. And like I said, I haven't been with a whole lot of women. I've been with about one. Brazil, that's the only one. Oldest, that's second oldest daughter. First oldest in Germany. She followed me everywhere. So one. Vicky Lynn Maldonado, who became Vicky Lynn Stewart, a cheating nigga who was bad for my children. Then Luz Estebanía, love her, still love them. But they're not getting their heads together. I know they come and watch. Ursula, blah, blah, blah. I didn't sleep with her. I tried that shit. I didn't like it. I didn't sleep with her. I'd rather sold it, and I did for a little while. I ain't gonna lie. That was my angry days after the military. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna sell and drink myself to death. There's another one in East Orange. I'm not gonna mention her name. She's not here. And my first oldest daughter before Jael here. Yes, guys. 3 girls. Germany, Brazil. My first one before years. I was at 19 before being with Vicky Lynn Maldonado. Mama called her Maldonado by her grandpa, about my father-in-law's name, who I respected. Yeah, I know he got upset with me, but he also understood some things because he told me some stories. I don't know how his wife stayed with him, but regardless of that, and which she was a model in San Francisco. I don't share her with none of the family. She don't want to meet none of them. She wanted to meet Jael and James, but after she saw how they were carrying, she said, "Fuck that. You're a great man, Dad. Fuck them." You know, and I was like, "Don't say that. Don't say, that's still your family." Well, I'm gonna make us some kids, Dad, and sure, and my name. All the boys carry the bloodline on. And about 3 other women. That's it. Solid relationships, pretty much. And the other 3, one night stands. Wanted to get the punani beat up. I beat it up and went on about my business. Even the last one, the last 2 was one that came from over there in Jersey, and the Navajo, good looking one. But she was like 28, too young for me. She was a weird one too. Y'all these liberal motherfuckers, I hate you, I love you. I was like, what? I had to pull up off of it, like, what? Not getting sick, but I'm just being honest. I don't do that. That's not, no. I'm like, you ain't all that motherfucking pretty either. Looking like you could be Red Fox's sister. Anyway, but she was not ugly. She had a nice body for it. You know, Navajos get the broad shoulders and the booties go to the front. I don't know. Our sisters is happening to them, but so I've pretty much been to myself, other than with Snoo. That's my baby girl. And I'm gonna tell y'all a story too. I was sharing about. I believe I was around 15 years old, 14 or 15 years old. And I told you, I was in a building. We were about anywhere between 38 to 78 feet up. Big window, panoramic. Very thick carpet, but a lot of, when you come in, there's a sink with dirt. And your shoes you leave outside. There's no thievery, none of that. And I remember the house was round and opulent and oval. And I remember the was rigid blimps. I'm talking about when I was young, y'all. This so-called dream, which is not a dream, it's a memory. Now I remember one passing by our window, going into dock on the top of a building. And I remember this lift coming down and things driving out into the building. Then I remember we had to leave. We had to eat something real quick. Not like food. It was, I don't know if it was a papaya. It was big. And put it on the table, and it cut from the table and laid in front of us. And I guess we partook in it. I don't know. It was because we were told. I remember that. And I remember our clothes were like we were wearing knickers, long socks, these magnificent square-toed shoes. They were magnificent, like very comfortable. And we had the bloomage, like, and we were going out, and it was perfect. The suits were magnificent. Everybody, it was no fat people. This is perfect. And the colors were so vibrantly pastel. I mean, like, no shine, but I'll never forget it. And then I went to from there, I went to another time where we were going into this lot, and it was very dark, a lot of fires burning. And we didn't wear certain colors. It wasn't about that. It was like we wore very gray or dark clothing. Some people had weapons too, but it wasn't like what you think. Not like today. It was like much more advanced. And I remember we had to go up to the 5th floor, and we had this thing on the side that was armored still, like thick lead and steel. We had to go up this thing to the 5th floor. And I remember, like, I don't want to make it Hollywoodish because that's too retarded. It was like light, like striking, like light, literally striking certain places, like boom, like you can't even imagine it. Like, and I remember us getting stunned for a second, and then we had to run off, and we got in these vehicles, and we had to. There's more to the story. We had to go, like, it seemed like we had to go through a big rock underground. I can't remember if the rock was fake or real. I can't remember that part. I remember the lights, and I remember the sounds getting closer, and we went. And then I woke up. And that was 2 places. I remember 2 different periods. All the buildings were still in the background. That was 2 different places. It wasn't like here, y'all. It wasn't here. At least as far as what I saw and what I've seen, because I go back to slumber, and I look for it. I actually remember these things that I was just telling you, and for some reason I'm able to walk right back into the dream. But then I started incorporating things like there's some scrambling going on, trying to keep me from having the full of the total recall. And some of the other ones are just mind-boggling. I don't want to ad-lib or make things up, so I'm being very coy in how I express them. I shared to you one about me and my brother. I think 2 days before that, Sheila sat on my back and beat me senseless. But nothing. Of course, always. I mean, I don't have to say that. I mean, anybody that takes a trill in the 60s high-rise chairs, like for the bar, you tie them in it, tape them in it, and then put them long old-fashioned matches in between their toes and light them and turn the gas on. That should say enough. But I had to tell Rich how to blow it out because they were long, and we had to get undone. Dwight wasn't really tied down. He was barely walk. His cloth diaper was just seepage. And then while me trying to feed them eggshells, cooking eggs, and thank goodness I didn't burn nothing down. I had the wits about me. But when me was laying in that bed, come through the door this way, the front, come down the living room, big major bedroom, come down the hallway, downstairs, upstairs to Purnell Branch and them. This is Willowdale. The kitchen, there's another room, you know, and then the closet that I remember being hung in had nothing in there. It was just the hangers, you know. See that? Yeah. So it's the backyard, a little porch, and the window, and the bed was in the corner, so she could walk right in the door, and just a couple of sheets. And we were laying there under the sheets and quilt, whatever, and light was bright in the hall, in the alleyway between the two buildings. And I looked, and they were carrying these flags, but they were all illuminated. They were illuminated. There was no, you could see the lines, but you couldn't really see the people, the individuals. They were illuminated. I covered my head. Reg looked, he covered his head. I came back out and looked again. They were walking through, and then one looked at me, and they kept marching. Full of armor. You know it was armor or something. And they were big. And I remember I stuck my head against the window to look, and they were gone. Went to the backyard and gone. That was a different time, different period. I was seeing a memory, but I was a shared memory. Yeah. You know about the story when I was overseas. My boy was half Italian, Sicilian, whatever, and you know, us, you know, he took off running with my boy. The dude's eyes closed like a snake first and then did the regular close. It was quick, but it was very prominent. You could definitely see it. I told you I have a rolling thing where sometimes when I'm looking and when I turn my head, like if I'm going to go over here, I do this thing, where I don't know why, but I attempt not to do it as much, you know, because even though I have shallow eye sockets, my eyes are very Asiatic for those who get into that pheno ideology and narrative. Shallow sockets mean my eyes protrude a little further out. They're not so much recessed to the back. I hear you, Papa. Many things, and that was the first time, but this happened to me a few times after that. I don't like getting into that, you know. But I'm gonna set that up. I got a lot of stories. I got more of those that I've searched, but that's the most important, crucial part to tell. We live in a world of ambiguity of people with narratives so easily to condition and program, who will seek false betterment to belong instead of belonging to each other. And if all these narrow and all these fake natives and everybody else, and I don't say fake to be mean, would realize who we really are, yeah. The Jews, why is such a small group of people allowed to have nuclear weapons? You ever thought about that? I'm telling you though, you're more powerful than a nuclear weapon. But you're not sharing your energy. We got retired CIA. We got people all around here. Anyway, let me go in here with Slow Schmo. Appreciate y'all walking with me. I'll set that up. Yeah, for tomorrow. Because the other one's at 5 o'clock. So what I do is I come on in the morning, instead of talking about what's going on in this foolish world, I'll just read. I'm gonna go in here now. Go ahead and I guess I'll upload King Demonology. I want y'all to be careful. Don't get that no energy either. Because that's some stuff you got to be careful with, okay? Don't get perplexed and caught up and giving it too much thought. Just enjoy the read, okay? A time period. Is it real or fake? It's not for me to say. Many of our people have walked off the forum and they've dabbled in playing things that they create. You create, all right? These people won't stop, y'all. these things, whatever you want to call them, these life forms or whatever term you want to use, this doesn't want to go away. And people have been grafted in to be in this and refuse to be the what. Tremio had a pretty good one on, y'all. I'm right here, Papa. Hi, what's up, man? Yeah, I know you get worse than hi. Yeah, say hi. Give me love, give me love, give me love. Come on, give me love. That's my boy. Yeah, you happy to see me? Huh? You happy to see me? Come here. Come on. Come on. You got it. Come on. Okay. Hey, give me. Come on. That's my boy. You want to stand up for me? Stand up. Come on. Yeah. That's my papa. That's my boy. Yeah. I got your little. He's got a box he likes to run and slide into. It's by the solar panel, and what you call it? Yeah, I know y'all see it, but oh, I'm sorry, Papa. Oh, him to want to get the love. Oh my goodness, yeah, Papa. Yeah, just a little over 2 years old. Boy. Yes, my boy. Yes, hey, look at me. I got my nuts and everything. Ain't nobody been japping. I know it turned sideways. My apology. Ain't no man. My big brother didn't cut my nacky daggies off. Nah, I didn't cut his nacky daggies off. No. Hey, what's up, Papa? Hi. I know. He's like, no, you don't. How dare you? You better let me get my rubs. Yeah. I love you. Yes, I do. Yeah. I gotta go finish this grapefruit too. The other half. Yeah. He's chewing it. I let him chew on it. Yeah, it's good for him. Yes, my boy. Yes. Y'all say hi. Al, you say hi, Papa? Huh? That's a scratchy board. I got him another one upstairs. I don't want to bring it out because he gets. Oh, he jumped up here. Hi. You gotta love it, man. I think it's fantastic. You know what I mean? Hey, I am Baby Girl Slaughter. Hey, how are you, hon? Herbo, what's up, beloved? Rondo. Hey, Papa. Hey, I'm not going to stop. No. I know. You saying hi? Say hi. Say hi. Hey. Okay. There you go, Papa. Yes. This motherfuckers. Okay, come on. Let's go this way. We got to turn the light on. Let's close the window, too, because it's going on 5, and in 30 minutes, it'll be dark. We didn't check the mail today, Papa. Hey, you want to go open the window? I got the solar panel, but testing the other thing. It charges real good, too. So that one works. All the solar panels work. So we got to box those up and put them up. Yes, Papa. And he gave me sour diesel. I'm probably going to give it to somebody. I'm not going to smoke that crap. I'm not smoking really no more. I got to do what I got to do. Time is short, guys. Come on, Papa. Come on. Soft. Come on. We're going to turn the light on. All right? And we're going to set up this thing. I left it unlocked last night, too. Man, they could have came all up in here. I leave it unlocked 3 times a week, y'all. I really do. No lies. I even left 2 rifles down here. I've got plenty, but... Come on, man. Come on. You're stopping me, bro. I'm going to get us off. Right now. Come on. Get us off. Get us soft. I call it the soft, the stuff that he likes to partake in. All right. Dude, you got 4, so I'm going to give you 1 more, and that's it, bro. No caffeine for me either. Okay. I don't know. I'm have some prune juice. Come on, Papa. Come on, up. Oh, you running now. Look at you. Yo, you bonehead. So let me turn this laptop on, set it up. I set up on the laptop, guys. You know what? It's going to be dark, right? Well, let's see if the kids over there. I haven't seen those kids in a minute. And they have some half Navajo melanated Jersey plates, as you see. Kids. And I always make sure that they're safe if they're out there playing. Yeah, this is my little patio, my storage shed. See? Where I come out and read. Even now, I come out and read. So, okay, let's see here. I gotta read Enoch again. Y'all know that I got the Apocrypha, right? So I'm probably gonna read that. with the Enoch book. Bruh, when I tell you about jumping up here and doing that, come on, be nice, be hospitable, okay? All right. I don't. The notifications are off, except for SMS from my brothers. We're talking about some pretty decent stuff up in there. I sharing some stuff, but if you donate it, I appreciate it, and I will send love, and I will mention you. Okay. So it did an update, a force update. They're getting more nosy, getting more in y'all's machines, in your laptops, your notes, and everything. I don't like it. He showed me. He was showing me how they were updating things, and he was saying these are back doors. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, man. They're getting ready to do something. He is a gamer. He makes a lot of money gaming. I have games. I was thinking about it. Just like sit down for it. Okay, here we go. And just get my game up, put my little head thing on, and get on there and talk mad spookarooka. You know, the shooting games, obviously. Just to enjoy it for a little while before it all goes away. Okay. I got your agua too, okay? I'm going to give this to you. Just hold on. Looking at me like I'm retarded. You is too much, bro. I want to make sure. Okay. They did something with this update because now my laptop's acting really. All right, I'm just going to go upstairs. We'll let it come up. Let me close the blinds here. They're so stupid. I told you there's not one smart one in the group of them. Not one. Anybody can be trained to kill. But can anybody be trained to live? That they are not. And they'll see me. And I know y'all, some of you are trying to figure out what I'm saying. Don't do it. I'm just letting you know, don't do it. Do not attempt to figure it out. All right? Just be good stewards to each other. All right, so let me get this books down. And because I'm going to read that in the morning. And let me show you this book. So y'all know I've been reading the Gospel of 12, right? And I'm going to get off and then read his poems or Hollowell manuscripts. But I have been reading this mug. Hold on. Relax, brother. I got you. So, you don't want to believe Abraham Lincoln was a Negro? He was. I've got 3 different books. This book I'm reading right now, because I got 2 of his books. I'm reading that right now. And it is a doozy, okay? Grapefruit. Okay, George Jones. He's looking at me like, nigga, if you don't get over, Negro, if you don't get over here, I'm not dead, mom. And put this thing down. Okay, so, as y'all know, a lot of people now all of a sudden are talking about George Jones. I've got 2 of the books. Yes, it mentioned us in the first 2-3 chapters who were people of Americas, of the so-called Americas, Negro. So Native Americans, you come over, watch your pale skins, get over your fake little lives you've had, and start living a true life, steeped in being honest in the truth, and accepting the reality and the plausibility of something it's hard for you to accept, okay? Until then, nothing's going to change. And everybody's going to keep dropping dead because of y'all's ignorance. Umar just did, oh my goodness. Umar just did a talk show. What was the name? What was it on? What was the name of his goddamn talk show he was just on? I don't know if I can. I don't even know if I can look it up. But I don't want y'all to get his motherfucker. See, the person probably paid Umar a lot of money. I forget what his charge fee is. But he went on there, and I know one thing. He's on there talking a whole lot of BS. I'm going to tag him tomorrow just to see if he'll even, But there's dangerous adversaries out there. Okay? Dangerous adversaries. And y'all must be aware of how their ignorance is very dangerous. Isn't ignorance good for those who are ignorant? Isn't it a device or a tool that feeds them? How many of y'all watched Kiramio's George Washington Had No African Slaves? Go and have a look at that. It was phenomenal. It was. I love how our brother puts it together. So please have a look at that. Lloyd, what's going on? Lloyd, I'm gonna need you there tomorrow. Snoo, I am Baby Girl Slaughter, Rondo. I'm gonna need you guys there when we start talking about this stuff, going into the medical of what's going on. And I want y'all to be able to pull up resources. I don't care if you're using YouTube, whatever. I want when a question is posed, I would like to hear y'all not subjugate yourself, but become acquainted with it and share the source and reference of information and share it. I don't care how long this podcast is. You are welcome to have your camera off. Come on and just use your voice. You don't have to put your camera on. I do it because I want y'all to see me. Okay? Do not be afraid. Do not be ashamed. Be part of the tribe. Because let's say on 27 acres, you can build a city that can house 2,000 to 5,000 people majestically. Small shopping, food, cultivation, everything. Y'all don't have a clue, but y'all afraid to step out. Anyway, I bet if I was doing religious, talking Hebrew and all that, I'd had you motherfuckers running to the border. But because I'm being sincere with you, it's hard for you. I'm looking for it right now, guys. If you know what I'm talking about, that Umar interview that was just done today or uploaded today, do not watch it. But these people are insatiably foolish. I tapped on it, I'm not going to the library. I tapped on it just to hear what he was saying, and right off the back, when he did all that to the answer shit. Listen, man, I had to go out and walk. I had to get up. Look, I was ready to start destroying everything in this mother sucker. But it's called State of Black. State of Black relationships, dead relationships. Let me see. I'll go to the library. I think it was something initiated or something. And then, he born that's Martin, his Greek Alpha Phi Alpha fucking punk ass had him on there. And don't forget about the Biggie picture. All these worthless, I call them. You know what I call them? African Bambata niggas. All right. As you can see, it's not on there. It's not on there. I'm just calling to memory. If you see it and find it, then go ahead and share it for those who want to see the crap. I don't want us to put focus on it. Yet, the world is entertained. When you live a lie, right? What entertains you? A lie. The moment you start living the truth, the liars come out. And they don't want to weep. But they want your mammies and your children and your brothers and your sisters and your husbands and your wives. They want them to weep. You're at war. Start acting like it. Carry yourself knowing that you're at war. All right. T. Hines, what's up, beloved? Salutations. So I'll go ahead and set it up. I'm going to go back down there. Let me give him his little treat. And I love you guys. All right. And let's make the best of it. But the moment I said all that and walked out, them two niggas got up and left. I'm tired of asking and suggesting. There's no more of that. Yes, I do have another way of communicating. Rondo, if we don't get them damn mics tuned in, man, what's wrong with her? You ex-Army, I'm ex-Navy. Like, let's stop being retarded, man. We just have such a good time vibing, and people don't know about the good time vibing, man. Ocelot, you got to get your ass up here, boy. And everybody else, some of y'all in Cali, some of y'all down in Texas, some of y'all right in Phoenix. Get your ass out. Some of y'all right up this way. Get your ass up and get. Have your ass in here wiping walls down anyway. But no, I'm just kidding. Open house, I'd love to have everybody here taking some shit to give away to people or whatever the fuck. Oh, yeah, I'm going to charge you. Oh, yeah, you can be like, well, nigga, that's $500. Nigga, just give me $50, man. Just go on about your business. When I say get rid of shit, I mean get rid of shit. I don't think y'all get what that means. I've walked away from 2 different lives and 2 different wives and 2 different and separate from them, 2 different lifestyles where I left damn near everything. And look at this. It just comes right the fuck back. I don't want this shit. I'd rather make a stool, a bench with my hands, appreciate it, fine tune it. You know what I mean? Anyway, if you got $70, get you a $70 welder. It comes with the TIG and all that. Get your rods, get you some hammers, some table saws and shit. Get you some forks, pickaxe. If you can afford a hydraulic or pneumatic jackhammer, get the shit. Now I don't mean everyone. I'm to all y'all. Select something, y'all get that stuff so you have it. Anyway, every time I say I'm gonna get off, I just love having y'all. It's gonna be a great conversation. All right, I know it is, so I'm gonna set it up. I appreciate y'all. Number love. I know, brother. Osalai, we chatted for a little bit too, and he said the same thing. All right.